It's crazy how life can teach you incredible lessons at times when you least expect them. It reminds me actually of a time in my life. I was an EMT for about 10 years in Las Vegas, and I was running a call on a very horrific scene that was multiple murders that included the death of some children. Of course, I won't go into detail for the privacy of the family and the victims. However, I just remember being really overwhelmed by the level of violence that had taken place, particularly on the children. We had left the scene, and a few hours later, we were told to come back because the crime scene investigation team was there and the detectives, and they needed our footprints and fingerprints to remove us from the crime scene. It was in that time that I had turned over to the detective. It actually was the first time during that call that I really was digesting and trying to comprehend what had happened, why it happened, understanding what goes through the mind of a person that would do something so horrible, especially to children. And I turned to the detective at that time and I said to him, who does something like this? Like, what kind of person does something so awful? And he said this to me, and I will never forget it. He said, I've been doing this job for a very, very long time. And the one thing I've learned is you stop trying to figure people out. Because the moment you figure it out, you become them. I can't tell you how profound that message was for me. Not only as it pertained to what was currently happening, but it made me think about a lot of other things in my life that I was dealing with at that time. And even to this day, I think about it. A lot of times we stay stuck in relationships with people that are not treating us right, that are mistreating us, or circumstances where people are changing and are not being the same. And you go crazy trying to figure out why. Why is this person doing this to me? Why are they treating me this way? Why are they so mean or so cruel or so unloving? The reality is it's not your place to figure them out, because the moment you understand what's going on with their psychology, the moment you can truly get what they're thinking, you literally become them. You cannot understand who you are not. So if you're in a situation where you feel like you are being mistreated, where you feel like the person doesn't give to you the way you give to them, don't try to figure it out. Figure you out. Understand more so what is it that you are needing, that you want this person to be something for you. You'll never be able to figure a person out unless you're willing to become them. Just fix yourself. Work on you. You're valuable enough, you're worthy enough that if you see you and you're inward, you'll attract the kind of people who have like minds. I hope my little story helps. From my heart to yours.